Tell me a story about the prophets past and how their teachings last today.
Al-Quran Al-Karim Radio of Australia presents Islamic Stories for Kids.
Tell me a tale of how the good will prevail and how the lessons paved our way.
Prepared and presented by Jabir At-Tayyibi and Adam Raihani.
Tell me a story.
Shareek. Shareek was a great companion. She accepted Islam soon after Prophet Muhammad ﷺ started to call people to Islam, and she was very active spreading the Islamic call.
She used to go to the women of Mecca and talk to them about Islam and invite them to join Muslims. She had a very beautiful style in her call to Islam, and with her sweet smile and good manners, many women were convinced and embraced Islam.
After that, the husbands of those women began to feel the change in their wives, and they knew that their wives had accepted the religion of Islam, and that the reason for this was Shareek.
So they began planning and plotting to hurt that companion or get rid of her. They actually wanted to kill her, but they knew she was from a very powerful tribe. Therefore, they decided to get rid of her by sending her back to her tribe.
So they put her on a camel without a saddle, that is to say, directly on the hump of the camel, to make her suffer during the trip. And in order to ensure that she did not run away from them while traveling, they tied her with ropes on the camel's back without giving her any food or water.
While traveling with the heat of the sun in the desert, Shareek felt very thirsty and exhausted. When the guards traveling with her stopped for a rest in the shade and left her under the scorching sun, she started praying to God because she felt that she would die of heat and thirst.
Suddenly, she heard a voice from the sky. She looked up and saw a bucket of water tied to a rope coming down from the sky. She drank as much as she needed and refreshed her body with the remaining water. She thanked God and continued to pray.
When the guards came back to take her to continue their journey, they found out that she looked joyful, refreshed, and full of energy. They thought that she had freed herself and stole some of their water. The woman told them that it was God who gave her water and provided her with a bucket from the sky.
The man replied, "If what you are saying is true, then your God is better than our gods." They went to their belongings to check their food and water, and they found that there was nothing missing. Now they were sure Shareek was telling the truth, so they all embraced Islam thanks to her.
Tell me a story about the prophets past and how their teachings last today.
Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we have just listened together to an episode of Islamic Stories for Kids.
Tell me a tale of how the good will prevail and how the lessons paved our way.
Presented by Jabir At-Tayyibi and Adam Raihani. This is Al-Quran Al-Karim Radio of Australia.
Tell me a story.